Kawaki has finally done it. He's gone rogue, declaring zero tolerance for all Otsutsuki, with that including Boruto himself, who is now more Otsutsuki than anything else. Knowing that Naruto would get in his way, Kawaki has sealed away Naruto along with Hinata, going on the run, untraceable thanks to his own Otsutsuki ability. With the village on high alert, Boruto, being the only one who could track him down, manages to find Kawaki, but that's what Kawaki wants, with the only one able to get in the middle of things being Sarada. But in truth, she's far out of her depth. Karma allows Kawaki to counter anything she could throw at him, and with Kawaki even willing to take her out of the picture if need be, Boruto takes a devastating hit meant for Sarada, losing his eye in the process, or so it would seem. Shikamaru, Mitsuki, Konohamaru, and several other Leaf Village members manage to arrive on the scene, doing their best to restrain Kawaki, and Kawaki making it known that they will never understand each other with what he's trying to do. But suddenly, Momoshiki manifests from within Boruto, and, shocking everyone, considering what Kawaki is up to, helps to free Kawaki, so Kawaki is able to escape. And you think that Momoshiki helping him should be a sign that you're going down the wrong path there, buddy. Sasuke, who had also arrived on the scene, questioned why Momoshiki would do such a thing, and when Boruto comes back, Mitsuki is visibly in distress about what happened to his friend. But when Boruto and Momoshiki have their little internal meeting, Momoshiki makes known that his prophecy has come to pass. Boruto has lost one of his blue eyes, and the losses will just keep on coming. Can Kawaki be stopped or pushed away from his current trajectory? Can Naruto and Hinata be saved? And what is Momoshiki up to? What has he foreseen? Join me as I find out, won't you? That's a hell of a look, Boruto. Boruto, the Naruto Next Generation's number 79. Omnipotence. Oh, well then. Is that where we're going with all this? You pick up with Boruto holding his, very damaged eye, shouting at Momoshiki saying, "Just spit it out, bastard. What the heck's happening?" Momoshiki says, "I told you. It has already begun. Prepare yourself." He says ominously as he disappears. Boruto left speechless, and Sasuke pretty much seeing the whole thing go down. Meanwhile, we pick up with Shikamaru and the other Leaf Village ninjas searching through the forest for Kawaki. The mental communication coming across, we're still unable to detect him. Kawaki is continuing to erase his chakra signature. Shikamaru tells them, no matter, keep casting a wide net, so we can catch him the moment he gets tired and trips up. Find him, no matter what it takes. We then see the young Inoshika trio, with Shikida saying, "Damn it, Kawaki, what is up with you?" Inojin says, whatever the reason, he committed a renegade act, no mistake about it. He could even be executed for it. Shikida says, let's go search for Kawaki too, before Master Moegi stops us, even though it's a pain in the butt. Yeah, I think it kind of comes from the fact that even Shikida felt like they were at least to some degree becoming friends. I feel like Kawaki's gonna show them just how wrong they are. Konohamaru tells his charges, Sarada, Mitsuki, take Boruto to the hospital. Sasuke and I will join the search for Kawaki. Sarada says, be careful. He's seriously dangerous. Konohamaru says, yeah, we know. Like, seriously. And so Sasuke and Konohamaru head out. It's actually kind of weird seeing those two teamed up together. But Mitsuki, he has a very serious look in his eyes. He tells Sarada, I'm going after Kawaki too. Watch over Boruto, Sarada. Sarada can only say, huh? What? By the time Mitsuki's already gone. As she calls out to him, she remembers his words, and supposing someone really were to try to kill Boruto, I really don't know what I would do to that person. Yeah. Boruto tells Sarada, stick with Mitsuki. He's lost his cool. Leaving him on his own is dangerous. Sarada says, but your eye. Boruto says, don't mind me. I'm fine. Just go, or you won't catch him. Sarada has no time to think as she just heads on off, obviously in dismay, although it's doubtful that Boruto's actually going to the hospital with all this going on. Meanwhile, in the forest, sure enough, Kawaki's chakra has run out. As he staggers up against a tree when he returns to regular size, he thinks to himself, damn it, my chakra's almost out. I can't maintain the Sukuna Hikona. He suddenly hears rustling behind him as the Leaf Village ninjas search through the forest, questioning, "You find him? He couldn't have gotten very far yet. Don't let him escape." Kawaki sneaks away into a bush. Meanwhile, Ada has sensed Kawaki with the use of her Senringan, startling Damon and Sumire. Ada stands and says, "Found him, Kawaki." She goes to head out as Damon says, "What, big sis?" And she's suddenly off, flying into the sky. Damon left to yell, "You know I can't fly, don't leave me behind," with Ada laser focused on Kawaki saying, "Don't worry, Kawaki, I'm here for you." Yeah, she and potentially Damon are the only way Kawaki gets out of this without basically needing to almost level the whole of Konoha right here and now. And while Shikamaru is racing through the forest, he gets contacted by Amado saying, "Shikamaru, it's me, Amado," about how to deal with Kawaki. But Shikamaru says, "But out of this, Amado. In this matter, you have no authority." But Amado says, "Listen to me. There's no need to kill Kawaki. There's a way to abruptly cause him to shut down." Shikamaru says, "What?" Amado says, "It's a unique command code keyed to my voice, just like with Delta. I need to be in direct sight of him for it to activate, but as long as the conditions are met, I can stop him cold in an instant." Naturally, Shikamaru gets annoyed, saying, "You bastard, you were still holding out on us." Amado says, "In return, I want your word that you won't touch Kawaki once he's in stasis. I need him alive, at all costs." But Shikamaru says, "I sympathize with your situation. I do. And I know you need Kawaki's power to bring your daughter back. However, you got to understand that he crossed a line that can't be crossed. So unless he yields completely, Konoha must continue deeming him an enemy and move to eliminate him." And Amado, probably the most, emotional that I've seen, says, "Hold on, I need you to listen to me. Shikamaru." Yep, that's how you know he's telling the truth, because Amado rarely ever gets emotional like that. Kawaki's still hiding. Here's a rustling, only for it to be Ada coming through the bushes. Ada says, "It's okay, Kawaki, it's me," says Ada. She tells him, "Relax, I'm on your side." Kawaki scoffs, "On my side? When you're coming near me despite being unable to erase your chakra signature? You're pretty much broadcasting my location to them." Ada says, "Even you aren't capable of escaping under these circumstances, but you'll be fine if I'm with you, 'cause I won't let anyone touch you." Kawaki thinks for a second and says, "Damn it, I don't give a crap about me. I don't matter at all. So forget about me and focus on protecting Lord Seven." Ada says, "Kawaki." Kawaki sits and says, "Listen to me. If we don't take that bastard Momoshiki out now, Lord Seventh and this village he cherished and protected will both eventually be destroyed. I can't let things stay like this, 'cause once he breaks free, it'll be too late, irreversible, and beyond repair. But unfortunately, he's the son, Lord Seven's son. When Konoha could kill him. The Hokage's son? An act that would turn all your friends into foes? Who'd ever agree to take on such a task?" See, that's getting into his headspace. He knows he's doing something completely I really shouldn't be doing this, but there is a point to this. There's a method to this, because there's no way to stop Momoshiki. He keeps coming out. He keeps antagonizing all of them. Every turn, Momoshiki is there, being deceptive, being deceiving, playing them. And I feel like Kawaki, having been helped to escape by Momoshiki, is what other way is there? Who else could stop him? Especially, he has the perfect hostage, essentially. And Kawaki remembers Boruto's words saying, "It's not just about karma for me anymore. At this point, you're too important to me to leave you be, right?" But then he thinks of Momoshiki taking over Boruto, and Kawaki grabs a hold of Ada in desperation, saying, "Damn it, why'd it have to be him?" Ada calls out to Kawaki, as Kawaki says, "Why couldn't it have been a complete nobody who wasn't the Hokage's son or my brother, a stranger who no one would mourn if they died, an outsider just like me?" Ada says, "Stop it, Kawaki, don't say such things." He tells her, "You've got this all-seeing Senringan. Use it to look at me. See me for the powerless piece of garbage that I am." But Ada grabs a hold of Kawaki's face, and then a power starts emanating from her. The hell is this? Is this another power we don't know about? Even Momoshiki said something about Ada was strange. Oh, what the heck is that? A massive beam of light erupts from the forest from Ada. Naturally, this catches the attention of Sasuke, Konohamaru, Shikamaru, Sarada, and Mitsuki. What is this? And the energy just sweeps all across the planet, well, at least far and wide. It even catches the attention of Damon. Yeah, all across the planet. Sumire sees it. What the heck was that? And then suddenly, as the light disperses, Ada collapses onto a perplexed Kawaki. He shouts, "Hey, Ada!" And Ada, noticing that she's lying on top of Kawaki, recoils in shock. But there's no time for her to say anything, as they both hear a rustling behind them, as a Leaf Village ninja found him, saying, "You two." Boruto, who's now also in the forest, doing what he's not supposed to, having seen that light, says, "What was that flash just now?" With him not noticing, Momoshiki observing him from behind, sneering. As the Leaf Ninjas approach, they say, "What are the two of you doing here? Miss Ada?" Kawaki prepares to attack with his arm, but Ada holds him back, saying, "Wait, something's off." Shikamaru says, "What?" 12 clicks east of the stone faces. What's Kawaki doing there? The Leaf Ninja says, "I don't know. And furthermore, for some reason Miss Ada's with him too." What the hell? Suddenly someone says, "Boruto's chakra detected near the stone faces, 3 clicks west." What? Sasuke stops dead in his tracks. Sarada says to herself, "Huh? Boruto?" She thinks, huh? Why was it necessary to share Boruto's location? Mitsuki looks in the direction. Asarda says, "Maybe something's happened to Boruto. Let's go, Mitsuki." Momoshiki then speaks up to Boruto, saying, "Hey boy, I'm curious. How's it feel to lose everything?" Boruto says, awfully chipper, "Why don't you tell me? What's about to go down?" Momoshiki says, "Look behind you." And as he looks behind him, he sees Sarada racing up. And she says, "Mitsuki, found him over there." And as the two arrive, Boruto says, "Sarada, Mitsuki, you came back. What about Kawaki?" Sarada says, I don't know, too. What the heck's going on?" "Wait." Mitsuki says, "Sarada, careful. I wouldn't get any closer. He's dangerous," as he takes off his headband. Wait. Did Ada redirect all of the animosity towards Kawaki to Boruto? Did she manipulate the world into essentially flipping how they felt about Kawaki and Boruto? How is she that powerful? Sarada looks at Momoshiki and says, huh? As Mitsuki activates his Sage Mode, saying, "Boruto, you have managed to truly anger me." That's why in the vision, everyone was looking at Boruto. It was all from Boruto's perspective. It was weird that it seemed like it was Kawaki before in the vision, but everyone seemed like they were looking to Boruto, because it's like, why would Boruto be able to see from Kawaki's perspective? I didn't even think of that. Mitsuki enters into Sage Mode, saying, "You have managed to truly anger me." Sarada says, "What the?" And Boruto calls out to Mitsuki. The Leaf Ninja with Ada and Kawaki tells the other two, "Go, don't let Boruto get away." He says, "Kawaki, how's the eye wound?" "It looks totally healed now." Yeah, it's complete reversal. They even think that Kawaki was supposed to have the eye wound. Holy crap. Kawaki says, "What are you talking about?" And Ada says, "Kawaki's fine. More importantly, have you found his father, the Hokage?" Kawaki, not saying anything, looks to Ada, and the Leaf Ninja says, "No, we still have no leads, other than that Boruto did something." Kawaki looks down as Ada says, "I see, thank you." Holy crap. Holy crap. And Kawaki simply says, "So that's the situation." Meanwhile, Mitsuki in Sage Mode says, "I'm going to ask you one last thing. What did you do to Lord Seven?" Boruto says, "Calm down, Mitsuki. You're not making any sense. What's up with you?" Mitsuki says, "Seems you don't plan to talk." Momoshiki in Boruto's mind says, "Jump up into the branches." Boruto jumps, barely avoiding Mitsuki's attack, with Mitsuki looking coldly at Boruto. Sarada, unaffected, says, and grabs Mitsuki, saying, "Mitsuki, wait, what's the matter?" Mitsuki says, "He's the one who kept ignoring our warnings. He's forfeited his life." Sarada thinks to himself, it's unthinkable that Mitsuki would attack Boruto. What's going on? Something isn't right. Meanwhile, Momoshiki calls out to Boruto in his mind, saying, "He has every intent to kill you. Others do too, and they're all headed this way. Run if you want to live." Boruto says, "I don't get it. What's going on?" Momoshiki explains, "Indeed, this is the true nature of Ada's power to charm. A divine power she herself cannot control, and brought about by the Shinjutsu Omnipotence." Are you kidding me? Jesus. It's like, oh man. Oh man. What a broken woman. It was funny too. I kept wondering. Kawaki doesn't really have much in the terms of allies going into this, and neither does Code. But he ended up with the ultimate ally. Oh man. Dude. Holy crap. Boruto calls out Ada as Mitsuki continues to try to attack Boruto, with him just barely managing to avoid by leaping through the trees. Momoshiki continues to explain, Omnipotent and ultimate power only an all-knowing almighty God can wield. The Shinjutsu of Shinjutsu, a programming language that gods were said to have used to create worlds, the will to make anything real. That is what omnipotence is. Boruto, you got the rawest hand possible. You lost your eye, your dad and mom, and the whole world has essentially turned against you. All on the same day. Holy crap. Momoshiki continues to explain, it's not some trivial ability that a lass who isn't even a Otsutsuki could control. The identity of her charm is simply the result of Ada's subconscious desire made material by Omnipotence. Wait, then why doesn't it affect Sumire and Sarada? Boruto says her subconscious desire. Momoshiki says there was no way for Amado to know, having only seen results. Concluding that it was a Shinjutsu is understandable, and this current phenomenon is Kawaki's desire becoming reality. He went through Ada and invoked Omnipotence to cause you and him to switch positions. Shikamaru says, Ada, we're having trouble locating Naruto and Hinata. Just knowing if they're okay would be great. Could you give us some more detail about what happened when Boruto attacked them? Ada says, I guess I could, but I don't think another look will help. Kawaki grabs a hold of Ada's arm, saying, tell them that he's dead, that Lord Seventh died at Boruto's hands. Do it. Oof. Oh no. It's one thing for them to have been kidnapped, but to have killed them? Oh. Boruto says to Momoshiki, you said me and Kawaki switched positions. What do you mean? Momoshiki says, people's memories have been altered. Any common knowledge involving the two of you. Every person's consciousness is by nature linked through chakra, so it's not impossible for a god to meddle with it if they so chose. Have you never contemplated how many times an Otsutsuki who became a god may have previously manipulated humankind's memories? Man, is that what Kaguya did? By the way, Omnipotence does not affect the Otsutsuki-fied like you and Kawaki, nor its caster Ada, and I guess Damon too. Incidentally, that Uchiha girl somehow seems to be unaffected as well, though it's usually the immune who suffer the most from Omnipotence. Oh shit. See, it doesn't make sense because a lot of these people are people who cared about Boruto. Does that mean Himawari too? Momoshiki goes on to explain. Either way, he is now Uzumaki Kawaki, the Hokage's son who was born and raised in this village, and you are a lonely outsider who bit the hand that fed him and is being hunted down by Konoha. Just plain Boruto. Do you get it now? Holy crap! Oh man! Wow. I never would have expected this. How does he get through this? Because going by the flash forward, it all now makes sense. So many people, including myself, were just like, it seemed like in that flash forward, maybe Naruto was on the outs with the village. And he has the headband to boot on top of everything else. But he seemed kind of like a rogue ninja. But Kawaki, he wasn't wearing a headband or anything, so you couldn't really say anything about the situation. And some people did theorize previously that maybe it was Boruto who had gone rogue, had turned into a villain. Maybe because he was being possessed by Momoshiki. But no, it's this broken ability. So does Boruto essentially become a rogue agent for you? Man, that That is such a kick in the teeth, considering where we started with Boruto, with him being a brat. It was understandable why he felt the way he did about his dad, just because his dad was never really there for the family because of his responsibilities. And while I think Boruto understood that, he was still bitter because it's just like, dude, you gotta be here for your family, if not for me, at least for my little sister. But things have taken such a hard turn from Boruto growing to just kind of accept things the way they were. And what about Kawaki? Does he really just keep living that lie for years later? I mean, gee. And that wish, why couldn't it have been a nobody just like me? Oof. And we know what happens later. The vision had him later running into the Inoshikatro trio, with Shikadai saying that's not what a friend does. I really do have to wonder, are there any others who were unaffected? I mean, that would be playing this game on hard mode considering, because let's be honest, Sarada and Sumire, I mean, good to have, but that's not a lot. And things are especially gonna be bad if what happens if Sasuke is against them. Ugh, dude. And at least having a few allies would explain how he manages to at least avoid a lot of things. And would there ever be a way of turning this back? I don't see why Ada would do that either, though. I mean, even if she wanted to, who knows if she could? And Kawaki telling Ada to tell them that Naruto and Hinata are dead? Ah, dude. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. How do you feel about this twist? How do you think this gets resolved? Because I would think it would take someone equally knowing this ability to use it, or maybe just getting Ada to use it involuntarily once again. And it also begs the question, at the end of all of this, after the time has passed, will this end in any way similar to Naruto and Sasuke? Will they reach an understanding? Or will this time one of the two brothers, as it were, end up dying? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Also remember to subscribe so you don't miss out on more Boruto. And until then, I've been Duuz-Diz-Din, and I hope to see you later. Take care. Bye-bye.